All right, so this is a guide for completing the pre-unit assignment and the homework for Unit 1. And the way to get to this folder is click on Lectures and Homework and then click on Unit 1. The Roman 1, by the way, stands here for that this is the first semester of Physics 123. Okay, I hope I'm not going to take too long on this, but then knowing myself, I know I will. We'll see. So here's an opener, the assignments here. So pre-unit assignment, I'm going to take this over actually here. There we go, a little better. So pre-unit assignment homework, and there's also a practice test and a unit exam, but that I'm not covering that in this guide here. So here's the pre-unit assignment. Then here is actually the recording that I'm recording right now posted. Then here's the homework. And then here is a number of things that are funneling into the homework. And I just want to point out here, it says, see also homework quiz 1, question 5. That should be accurate, but maybe that number is just a tiny bit off. You know, maybe it's question 4. It shouldn't be really too hard to figure that out. All right, so let me go through the pre-unit assignment. And that one, so this is the one here for Unit 1. So this one here is just there so that I want students to look at the material as we're starting the unit, and you should be just looking at the book, which these days is the OpenStax College Physics textbook, and figuring out these things as you look at it. And so here's the first question on certain things like physical quantity, unit, significant figures, and so on. Then here are the kinematic equations. So again, look at them. This is actually directly from the OpenStax textbook. And then here are, to match up for particular problems, the kinematic equations. And the only reason this looks squeezed is because I want to get it into this recording here, but otherwise it would look actually nicer here on the right hand side. Notice I color code sometimes some things, like the blue in this case here means these are the numbers that are given, and the whatever color that is, purple or violet, I think it's violet, means that's what you're looking for. And maybe I put something in yellow that would be an implied information, like usually acceleration due to gravity is implied. And yes, you do get a funny video sometimes, like the landing in the airplane. And again, this looks only squeezed because I need to get this into the recording, otherwise it looks nicer on your screen. All right, going down again, these are just as the name suggests, pre-unit questions to get familiar with the lingo in that particular chapter or chapters. Okay. So yeah, go through these here. On this last one here, by the way, in the pre-unit assignment, I'm just going to give the answers away. There is actually a couple of recordings for this one here, but I spare you that so you can just copy these here unless you really want to watch those recordings. All right, so that's the pre-unit assignment. I'm going to continue with the homework assignment in just a moment. All right, continuing on. So I'm going to look at the homework, and again, it's posted right here. So scroll a little bit down, and there it is. And as I said, these items right beneath it, those are funneling into the homework. So look out for where it says see also homework quiz 1, question 3, and so on. So I'm going to go there. And yeah, first question, you know, just say yes, 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 that's fine with me. If you look at the content and objectives for Unit 1, metric system and motion, you will see, I think it's all of them that apply. And then here's solving physics problems. So this is one where it says check the posted solving physics problem doc. So I'm going to go over there and let's see, solving physics problems doc. There it is. So you would have to look at that and then complete that question on the homework. Question 4, it says check out the posted analyzing problems PDF. So again, I'm going to go back, and there it is, analyzing problems PDF, and I mentioned it here somewhere as well. And I think, oh, this recording here is actually for question 5. So I'm going to go there, and yes, they are the 4 or 5 kinematic equations that are covered in this recording, respectively, in the book. By the way, here is the book. the OpenStax textbook. There we go. You can see that there. So I opened chapter 2 here, and well, some information here, examples, of course, for motion, and then here are the equations, for example, and so on. All right, going back to the homework. So this was question 5. And then here is actually from the OpenStax textbook. So here you would have to look at the certain problems there. And for those, actually, here I also have a recording. There are some videos that I posted here, but these are just for interest here. Among them is, for example, a video of my own son running a race. This is not me. This is a parent-teacher who posted this online here for the ruler drop text experiment, and a few more problems, as you can see. And that would be, let's see, right here. And then for these particular problems, I usually also make a recording that covers some of these problems, not all of them. That's what it says here. And for these OpenStax problems, and I also have a doc and a PDF. These are identical, by the way. All right, let's see what else I have on the homework. This one here, you get the hang of this one here. Out of these 4 things here, you only choose one. Notice I crossed one out. That's for an older textbook. But you choose just one of these here. And basically what it says here, people usually go ahead with this one here. You just choose one conceptual question or problem from the book, and that's what you do right here. And that's actually it from the book, that you choose a problem. Or you can construct your own problem, or you construct your own experiment. So this is actually really, straightforward. Be a little bit creative there and find your own question and answer. Question 8 are mechanical universe videos. These are from the 1980s, and so I'm going to go down here, and here's where they're posted, again in the same folder. So you watch these here. By the way, the ones I put in blue, those are the ones you ought to watch to answer that homework question. And then this one here in green, that's just an additional one. It says here the other video, maybe of interest, but not part of the homework. All right. That way I pretty much covered it. A couple more things. Let's see. Is there one last question here, perhaps? So this was the mechanical universe. Okay, there's one extra credit question, and there's another extra credit question right here. I'll show you this one in just a moment. I also have a bunch of videos posted that you can access from different parts within Unit 1. And so you don't have to watch them all, but some of them do cover certain problems that I advise you to watch. I also have a compendium of, I think it's here, of lots and lots of videos from the internet, from YouTube. The first ones here are just next time questions. Sometimes these become important here. They're just a little bit extra. And now notice lots and lots of problems here. Not problems, videos that I found. Yes, I put Madonna in there for some reason. Mythbusters, things like that. Monkey and a Gun. These are kind of interesting videos. Here's one actually that I made myself. Let's see. This one is about air resistance versus leaving air resistance out. Notice this nice little equation versus this really complicated one if we dealt with air resistance. By the way, I think this one actually, is also part of that extra credit question that you saw at the very end of the homework. And again, lots and lots of other videos. So that was a guide to the Unit 1 pre-unit assignment and homework quiz and whatever fun else in there. And I made it in 6 minutes. No, that's not true, plus the other 3 minutes, so I made it in 10 minutes.